There's no I in team, but there is an I in I'm League, so hit that subscribe button. I love animation movies. Animation is just a beautiful genre full of surprises, so of course, I'm going to like the movie 9. Today I'm taking a further depth into one of my favourite scenes of all of the movies I've seen and what makes it so beautiful in my perspective. Sometimes, fear is the appropriate response. It's the first instance of dialogue we hear as the sounds of the winged beast gradually get louder, accompanied by uneasy crescendo piano chords. In the first few seconds you can already tell that number 1 is the wise character of the group. As the winged beast shatters the glass, the colour palette of the movie changes to a darker tone as we are introduced to the monster. This is the start of the sharp chords we hear throughout the scene. We witness one's quote being conflicted as 8 attempts to fight back against the winged beast. With this clip, we start to see teamwork from all characters for the first time in this movie. Everyone is working together to take down this beast. The scene has many fast-paced camera shots that help build up the action, ranging from long shots to close-up shots. A lot of these shots also have canted angles to further produce uneasiness in the action. Another technique that is frequently used during this scene is the use of panning shots, as demonstrated when the camera tracks 8's attempt to compromise the machine. One of the other many effective techniques that are used in the scene is the use of the natural focal point, the middle of the shot. This technique is used in a way to subtly continue the action in the background. For example, when A gets knocked down, in the background we see 1 moving a prop out of the way for the characters to pass through a tunnel. In contrast to the dim, peaceful purple lighting we saw at the start, the rest of the scene is strong, fiery colours shown mostly as the sunset. This represents the strength of the characters as if it's one tough battle. This works well with the steampunk theme because of the exemplified intensity. Fiery colours represent hell, and the ragdolls are trying to escape this land. Throughout the outside action, we hear uplifting yet uneasy and puzzling chords being played because we have no idea of what could happen next throughout. This changes when 7 shows up in the background. We hear nice, soothing, uplifting chords showing that this is their saviour. As the ending of the scene fades to a shot of the church burning, we see use of leading lines photography technique represented by the gaze, followed by the people walking the opposite way to the leading lines in an upset manner. This shows that if everyone listened to one, the story wouldn't be the same. Fear isn't the appropriate response. So, why did I adore this scene? Well, I think I found the answer. 2 things: colour and meaning. So, colour plays a really important part in the movie. In this specific scene you can see the colour meaning shift, from the dim purple light I was talking about earlier to the fiery red. The shift of colour meaning plays a really important aspect in the art, providing an aesthetic like no other. And the meaning. From this scene alone, I think I can find out the message of this movie. Instead of listening to one trying to command them, they actually work together to take down the beast. This is the first instance of teamwork in this film so far. My interpretation is, it's about teamwork and putting others before you. It's a beautiful sight of watching them work together instead of being cowardly because of orders. Of course, most of them has put others before themselves, which is great, which is very lovely, and people need to do that more in the real world, of course. Alright, so that's about it. Truth is, this was meant to be an essay kind of thing, but turns out I actually did not need it and I wrote it for no reason for my class, so this is now a YouTube video. See ya, peace out, fuck you, just kidding, love you all, goodbye. I don't know what to say.